Hello. I thought of the thing that I didn't speak English for some days, and if you don't use it, you lose it. I had this saying John Quick said about the mind. If you don't use it, you lose it. And I had also an urology doctor also said about, not about the mind, but she said if you don't use it, you lose it. And now I'm thinking, if I will not speak English several days, because I do not speak with my friends English, and I do not speak Russian with my friends. I speak only Romanian. In Russian I just speak here sometimes, time to time, and in English I speak from time to time. I just talk about usual stuff, boring stuff, so if somebody watch you could not watch, I'm not mad about it. If you wanted to subscribe, I will not stop you. I will not stop you if you want to subscribe to somebody who talks about daily chores or something that he has in the house, or something that it's on his mind, something on his thoughts. So, how do you learn a language? I think you learn a language by talking it, by stumbling from word to word, by mumbling from word to word, by stopping from word to word, by mistaking. You can, yes, there are persons who learn it well, and there are persons who make mistakes, and there are persons like me who, when somebody laughs at his mistake, he can't speak it as well as he wanted to, so he speaks without showing his face, like this, making videos of his foot moving and not showing his face. So what I'm gonna do, now it's late, so I'm gonna wash my leg in a little warm water boil. Yes, I think warm water, but it's correct to say, not in boiled. I will put some warm and cold water, and I will put some, nice warm to hot, I would say hot, maybe hot water, because my legs have this sensation of needles in under the skin because I take 8 years these pills for epileptic convulsion. I have these needles under my skin, and I wash with hot water them almost every evening. It's not something that I advise you to do. It's not something like really nice. You better soak it in warm water. It will be more pleasant for you. Okay, it's already boiling, so we'll take the second vase. We'll take the second vase and put it the third one. I think it's correct, so the third one. And that's it. Let's wait for it to boil. And how many minutes? 4 minutes. Usually the video takes 10 minutes because you could load only 10. I don't know, this day I don't feel well. I think it would be, I said not yesterday, but the day before yesterday I didn't sleep. And then yesterday I did took with my pill some pill, also another pill, and it did kind of make me sleep from 12 p.m. to 4 the second day. So I woke up and ate something, drank my pill and watched something on TV. I really watch things about Linux on TV or some news watch, of course. I'm watching now the news now, and I don't know what will be in the future. Interesting if I will watch this, and I'll be the person who think he is the one he didn't know it will be peace or not, because I'm interested in that of the conflict in Europe between Ukraine and Russia, and the fact that the president of the Ukraine is considered by Trump to be a normal thing to not be present at that conference. My mama said to watch the news today, because we have a lot of viruses and we have a lot of sick people in the hospitals, and they are full. Some kind of virus is also like a consequence. I don't know, as a consequence to COVID or it's just a virus, but she and all her colleagues in the house were in the fabric where she works were sick. Let's talk a bit like half hour in English, and tomorrow we will talk in Russian. And in the night that I didn't sleep, I also wrote a poem. It's my hobby. I wrote a poem in Russian. I did want it to translate it to English, but I didn't succeed today. Usually, I don't know how many people are like that, but you make 12 points, or how to say, 12 goals. Yeah, you made 12 goals for you to make tomorrow, but at the end of the day you realize that you made only 2 or 3. And that's bad. It's bad, because it's better when you write them, because when you write them the principle is not that when you write you will do all of them. No. Principle is when you write them you will do more of them. I think that. And you try writing them, so before I write them, out of 12 I did none, but after writing them I did 2 or 3. It's also an attempt to be more productive. What to say in English? I mean, about this, about that. I did write something in my journal also, and I thought what to tell about the condition of my grandfather, that he has dementia, and it's kind of, I don't know, sometimes he's aggressive towards his wife, my grandmother. For example, there was a situation like this, that there were a soup, we call it borscht in our country, because it is red and with I don't know, the fruit or legumico, how it's called, for sure, but it's red because of that legume, and it had a lot of cabbage and they put also meat with usually bones with some kind of meat, not meat, for it to be tasty. So it takes the taste from the bone with the meat. And when she poured to his plate and to her plate. Then my grandfather and my grandmother, they lived 62 years together. 62 years, this is the date, 62 years. And then she pours to him, and she pours to her plate. And then she sits at the table. He, my grandfather, that now has dementia, he takes his spoon, take the bones that are with meat from her plate and put it on his plate and said, you have teeth now. You could, my dogs crash the bones, but I don't, so I will take the meat. 62 years they are together, and this is what happens. And this makes me wonder, do you want to, I don't know, to live to that age, and when you have like this condition, or you're sick or something like that, it did happen. No, she has glycemic index high, and she has also problems. She has post-cancer problems, but he's the one that has mind problems. Imagine he is now acting like that. And she told that to my mother, and I discussed with my mother. She told that to my mother, and I discussed with my mother, and she told me that I was speechless.